Lily was an ordinary young woman, like many of us. She was calm, shy, and liked to spend her time reading and studying. Lily had a good command of the English language, but like many language learners, she faced a big challenge: speaking with confidence. The problem wasn't understanding English or knowing the words. The problem appeared when she tried to speak with other people. When Lily was alone, she was fluent, but in front of others, especially when she was nervous, the words disappeared. She knew she needed to improve, but insecurity always spoke louder. Every day, Lily went to work. She worked in a small office in a busy city. The job was peaceful, and she enjoyed the routine. But there was something that made her days a bit different. Her colleague, Josh. Josh was friendly, kind, and always smiling. He was the type of person who made others feel comfortable. Whenever Lily spoke to him, she got nervous. Not because Josh was intimidating, but because Lily felt something special for him. Yes, Lily had a crush on Josh. She never had the courage to tell him. Every time Josh got close, Lily felt her heart beat faster. What could she say? Did he find her interesting too? Or did he only see her as a colleague? Josh's English was perfect, of course, and that made Lily even more insecure. How could she impress him if she couldn't even speak without stuttering? But then, on a regular workday, something unexpected happened. That day, Lily was at the coffee shop near the office. She always went there to get a coffee and relax a bit. She was focused on the menu when she heard a familiar voice behind her. "Hey, Lily?" It was Josh, of course. He looked excited and, as usual, was smiling. Lily turned around, her heart racing. They started chatting, and she tried to calm down. Josh talked about work, about the projects, and Lily nodded. She wanted to seem calm, but inside, she was nervous. Then, all of a sudden, Josh asked a question she didn't expect. "Hey, Lily, what do you think about having dinner together? Maybe on Friday?" The question took Lily by surprise. Her heart stopped for a moment. Dinner with Josh? Was this real? Was he really asking her out? She wanted to say yes, of course, but the words didn't come out. In Lily's mind, everything became confused. She started thinking about all the things that could go wrong. What if she didn't know what to say during dinner? What if she did something wrong? The insecurities took over her mind. So without thinking too much, she replied, "Oh, sorry, I'm busy. Maybe another time." As soon as the words left her mouth, Lily regretted them. Why did she say that? She wasn't busy on Friday. She wanted to go to dinner, but fear spoke louder. Josh smiled, but he looked a little disappointed. He said, "Oh, that's okay, maybe another day." And then he left. Lily stood there, feeling a huge weight on her chest. She had just rejected Josh's invitation. And the worst part, she didn't even want to reject him. It was all a big misunderstanding. She wanted to say yes, but the wrong words came out. That night, Lily was at home, lying in bed. She couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. Josh's invitation, her response, and the look on his face when she said she was busy. She knew she had messed everything up. Lily started blaming herself. Why was it so hard to say what she really wanted? What was she trying to avoid? She knew the problem wasn't English. She could speak, she could communicate. The problem was fear. The fear of being judged, the fear of making mistakes, the fear of not being good enough. Lily realized that this fear wasn't just in her love life. It was also in her work and other parts of her life. She avoided speaking in meetings, avoided putting herself out there. She avoided any situation where she might seem vulnerable, and it was holding her back. So, at that moment, Lily made an important decision. She didn't want to live in fear anymore. She didn't want the fear of making mistakes to control her decisions. If she wanted to improve her English and her life, she needed to face that fear. The next day, Lily went to work with a new attitude. She was still nervous, but she knew she needed to do something. She needed to fix the misunderstanding with Josh. When she saw him at the office, she took a deep breath. It wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to be honest. She approached him and said with a shy smile, "Hey Josh, about yesterday, I think I misunderstood what you meant. I'd love to go to dinner with you if the offer is still open." Josh, who seemed a little surprised, smiled. He replied, "Of course, I thought you weren't interested." Lily laughed, feeling relieved. She explained that she was nervous and spoke without thinking clearly. Josh seemed to understand. They planned the dinner for Friday, and this time, everything was clear. On Friday, Lily and Josh went out for dinner. They talked about many things, laughed, and Lily realized that she didn't need to be perfect. Josh wasn't worried about the small mistakes she made in English. He was interested in who she was. Lily felt free to be herself. She learned that sometimes words can betray us, but the most important thing is the intention behind them. English is a tool to connect people, but true connection happens when we're sincere and brave enough to be vulnerable. And so, Lily learned an important lesson. Speaking English, like living, is a process. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we say the wrong things, but the important thing is to keep trying. The important thing is not to give up. Next time you feel insecure about your English, remember, Lily, stumbling is part of the process. And the most meaningful connections in life happen when we allow ourselves to make mistakes and learn from them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. We post new videos every day. Improve your English with us. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Tell us what topic you'd like next.